Welcome, folks. This is Tom O'Brien of TFNN. We go 5 days a week. We go 9 hours a day. We go 24 hours a day on the internet at TFNN.com. Always remember, folks, whatever you think about, you bring about. Whatever you focus on grows. Hope everyone had a great day, safe day. Let's make it a great night, folks. Let's take a look at one of our 4 agreements. Love coming out of you makes you happy. The whole world can love you, but that love will not make you happy. What will make you happy is to share all the love you have inside you. That is the love that will make the difference. Market-wise, let's take a look at it out here. We had the Dow down 101, Nasdaq off 43, S&P's off 13. Gold contract down 60 cents, trading at 1,764 an ounce. Silver down 18 cents at $33.80 an ounce. Platinum up $7 at $1,629 an ounce. Copper flat at $3.73 a pound. Light sweet crude down 75 cents at $91.50 a barrel. Bonds up $1, trading out at 148.19. King dollar up 12 ticks, trading out at 79.70. The euro's down 22, trading at 129.09, and the yen is down 5 ticks at 77.80. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Give us a call, folks. I want to know what's going on in your world. In the world of the S&Ps, let's take a look at them. What do you have? You're down $13. We are at 1443. The breakout topside from the Fed day on the 13th of September, folks, is 1435. We had an expansion of volume today, nothing big, but we did 750 million versus the 625. What you'll see tomorrow, I suspect, is that you're going to run into this 1435. I suspect you're going to actually blow it apart, but we'll see. We'll take it step by step. If we go over to the SPY, we take a look at the SPY. What you have in the SPY is this. SPY come down $1.54 today. Expansion of volume, has it all. Did 128 million shares. We're at 144.10. 143.99 is the low of that day. It's going to basically wipe it out. Dow Industrials. We take a look at the Dow Industrials. What do we have with the Dow? Dow Industrials come down 101. We had an expansion out here. This is what really does get pretty interesting out here, is this, folks. The high of today was 13,620. And you get down to 13,457. Dow's going to go after the low of that day, which is the 13,325. We will see if we get an expansion of volume as we come down to that level. Nasdaq Composite. Now, Composite goes south and goes south big, folks. Huge expansion of volume. We did 2 billion shares versus 1.7. The Composite's at 31.17. That is going to basically, I suspect what you're going to see is it's going to jump the creek. The creek was set up at 31.12. And what that's all about, good old Apple, folks. You know, Apple was a saver on the way up, and on the way down, it just absolutely destroys not only the composite, it destroys the NDX 100. Apple is already under. The Apple, nothing heavy. I mean, Apple down $17, but that's nothing. But Apple came under the 13th. Already came under the 13th. 644 looks like the number on the way back for Apple. We'll see whether it can hold the 644. If it holds the 644, that's good support for Apple. Apple basically took off topside. Now, small caps, we've been talking about the small caps. The small caps gave the first signal, folks, that the break topside wasn't real. Okay, now there was divergence, no doubt. Okay, it could have went the other way, because that's what happens with divergence, but bottom line, it didn't. Small caps have been continuing to say, guess what? We're moving downtown. The transport said, guess what? We're moving downtown. Well, the small caps basically took it apart today. Huge expansion of volume. We did 68 million shares versus the 69 on Fed Day. Blew out the bottom. That was 84.19. Bottom line, that's going a lot lower. The Russell 2000, so that was the IWM. Russell 2000 also took that day apart. What you have with the Russell 2000, with an expansion of volume, by the way. We're at 839.12, 842.51 was the number. Now, let's go over to the gold contract, because this is what you have. You know, I tell you, it blows my mind that, and it shouldn't, because gold has moved with the market since 2002. You know, when we first did the gold, report, we get into gold because they thought, hey, listen, bottom line is that they're going to print money. And yeah, gold went from 282 down to, 17, 1800. But what I wasn't, looking for, or even thought that could happen, I don't think many people were, that gold would go with the market. We figured that out a couple years into it. That's how it works. Now, the reason it works, okay, is that the commodity market in general, folks, had taken a lot of small caps and mid caps, made them large caps, because the business was going to commodities. Okay, so what ends up happening? Gold basically has done what it was supposed to do. It came into the September of last year, the December of last year, and the March of this year with accelerated volume. You know, I talk about many times, you can't go to the moon, you can't go to hell. That's how markets work. Bottom line, this expansion was dynamite. It did exactly what it did. Guess what? This is going to lead it down. What you had out here today, gold was at 1777, just pulled back slightly. The equities, however, stopped moving with acceleration. We go over to the bond market. We take a look at bonds. What we had with bonds is this. Bonds went topside with expanded volume. We did 299,000 contracts. Bonds are inside now the higher range. The higher range in bonds, folks, was 148.01. What that sets up, guess what? Larry better get his life jacket on. That sets up a run again for 154.17. Bottom line, you know, I expect we're going to be up to the 151.29 area, which is the high of September 4th pretty quickly. Dollar index. Now, all this move, folks, was happening intraday. And when you know, this morning, when Steve and I were on, you could smell it in the DXZ2. You could smell it in the FTSE and the DAX prior to our opening, because the way they were trading, folks, they tried to get to a high. We'll go through it. They couldn't get to the high. They start selling down. Big heads up. Okay, King Dollar. Now, King Dollar had price out here today. We still need a lot more volume. This is what you had. We only had 16,000 contracts. It held price. What I want to see tomorrow, I want to see an expansion of about 25,000 contracts, because we haven't broken the downtrend yet. The downtrend that has been in place since 84.61, which was the high of July 24th, is not broken. We've come up the last 7 days, but meekly. We've only come up meekly. I suspect what you'll see tomorrow, boom, you're going to see a move, and you're going to see a move very fast to the upside. Some of the high volume stocks out here, we had Bank of America down 18 cents. Citigroup was off 63. We had Michael Kors got hit. We'll see if there's any volume behind that move. That was down 250. Some of the large caps. What do we have in the large caps out here? We had Big Blue was down 31 cents. JP Morgan 68. Oxy 148. Nothing heavy. That's the real bottom line. Nothing heavy. Really was nothing heavy. Let's go to Tim in San Francisco. Hey, Tim, what's going on?
Hey, Tom, how you doing?
I'm doing great, man. You having a good day out there?
Having a great day. I want to congratulate you on the short call. Worked great. And I just have a question for you. I took a little off the table there at the end of the day. And
okay.
I'm wondering if I shouldn't have done that. I took about 30-40% off the table, made 7%. I thought it was pretty good. So I guess my question is, maybe I got out a little too early. Should I just get back in now, or should I wait for a little pullback here? I'm looking at TZA and TW.
So you get in from the newsletter. Yeah, I'd get in right now. I wouldn't wait.
Just get right back.
Well, because you're getting in at the same price. The reason being is this. Okay, so let's walk through this. I had put in the Tiger's Den, folks, 3 black crows. Let me give you my take on what we have here. What happens, folks, when markets get extended this long, and the whole world is bullish, and the market won't break, and that's what's happened here. I was joking with some of the tigers in the den. And the tiger says, "My kids can eat now," you know. but bottom line is this, and what it has to do with more than anything is this, folks. When we've traded for 7 days with a very small price spread, and then intraday, I mean, you got to remember something. I'm always in intraday. And intraday, it's that fast and furious. This baby's coming. You stay right there. We'll bisect it and dissect as soon as we come back. It's Tom O'Brien. This is TFNN. Going to be right back, folks.